Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? You already know it's your boy SB, and I'd like to welcome you back to season 6 of the Roll Up Podcast. It goes without being said, but I'd be fake if I didn't say it. But I genuinely want to thank each and every one of y'all for y'all unwavering support. The last year has been a complete turnaround from season 5, and I promise you it's only going to get better. We got new episodes dropping every Friday. I'm working on book number 5. I'm about to start locking in on this content creation. And so I got some projects working behind the scenes, but that's going to go unspoken for right now. But I promise you when I say it's up, it's up. Shout out to my family at Liberty Books, Read It Again Books, Phoenix and Dragon Bookstores, San Marco Books, Georgia Tech, Yale, FIU, UNCW, and Virginia Tech Hokie Shop. Man, shout out to y'all for supporting the power of belief. Because, man, let me tell y'all something, bro. Moment of honesty. When I started the Power of Belief book signing tour, I had no idea that it was going to be what it is. Every event, I'm talking to interesting people. I'm talking to people that, from ages from 18 upwards to 50, 60 years old. And we all vibing. We all speaking the same language. And it's cool when we can not be who the world wants us to be and be who we are. And that's people that love everybody from all walks of life, different lifestyles, you know, just everything the world don't want us to like about each other. We can meet at these book signings, bro, and we can just be there in love and peace. And it's a safe space, bro, for people to just, talk about their dreams and talk about how they plan on doing it. Cause man, I believe in you. Like I believe in each and every person that supported the campaign. I believe in each and every person that I talk to every day. I believe in each and every person that reads my books, that I know that you can achieve your goals, man. And if you can't talk to nobody about it, then always know you can talk to me about it because your boy gonna celebrate you. Your boy gonna motivate you. Your boy gonna help you get to where you gotta be. And again, shout out to the bookstores, man, for allowing me to have a space in their business to, you know, promote my stuff, man. Because it's always been a dream come true, man, to connect with different people on different levels and to throw a Hail Mary to Georgia Tech and Yale to see if they'll support me first. And they did without hesitation. And that's what I want to tell y'all. Like, if you got dreams and goals, man, chase them, bro, because you never know what's going to happen, man. I never thought in a million years, bro, that an Ivy League school would be willing to support my book. I would never in a million years believe that Georgia Tech, UNCW would let me come to their spot and sign my books, bro. Like it's really a dream come true, man. And it's only finna get better from here, man. I promise you it's only finna get better from here, man. I'm working on book number 5 right now. I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff, man. I cannot wait to lock in with y'all. Because let me tell y'all something. We got 30 weeks left in 2026. And it's important that we understand this one thing that's very critical. There's no better time than right now. I know the world is fucking burning. I know that it's pots of manipulation being stirred right now. And I want to remind you of something very, very critical. Those things are important, but you are also important. And as we kick off this new season, I like to encourage you to become the wolf you need to get shit done. And speaking of wolf, you know, something about me that y'all might know if y'all, listen to the podcast. I use animal analogies a lot. And earlier last year, I was watching a video about the Druid wolf in Yellowstone National Park hunting an elk. Excuse me, I said an elf. What? It was an elk, and it was basically snowing outside, and the elk only had two options. It could either run in the ice, or it could get attacked by the wolves. It could run in the icy river and stay there for a while because they know that the wolf not gonna go in there. But it also knows that if it goes in there, it's gonna freeze, and if it freezes, it's gonna die. And that's not They don't want that to happen either. Eventually, something's gonna give. And in this documentary, the wolf won. And there's something that I think we could all take from this. And it's profound and relatable to the conversation because there are only two ways to beat adversity, and that's action and patience. My mom used to tell me this all the time, and I hated when she told me. But as I got older, I understood, especially in this situation. There's a time and a place for everything. In this scenario, that was true. Chasing an elk into an icy river is probably not the best time or place for the wolf to hunt an elk. But as the announcer said, the tables will turn and the wolves will claim their prize. Put yourself into the shoes of the wolf and allow the elk to represent your goals. You see your goals. You know that they are in arm's reach, and you know that it is destined for you to reach said goals. The problem is, every time you go to catch it, it seems elusive. But here's where the magic happens. As the season continues, you get stronger. Your actions become more intentional. Your awareness expands. Now you're ready to catch the elk. You prepare, and because you prepared, when the river turns into ice and the elk has nowhere else to go, you know what time it is. That moment symbolizes the tables turning. Now, just in case you got lost by that entire analogy, achieving your goals isn't about the goal itself. It's about growing into the person you need to be in order to handle what you're asking for. That is one of the major benefits of adversity, because adversity gives us time to do R&D, a little research and development. Oftentimes, we ask for things and we think we're ready, but God in the universe knows that we aren't ready. So they send trials and tribulations our way, not to break us down, but to prepare us for what's to come. Another thing that should be noted about this is what the narrator said. Wolves are patient. There is great power and patience and huge significance in delayed gratification. Adversities are like a buffering period where it pays to be patient and making your moves at the right time. Despite the rush that everybody is putting on your timeline, it's important that we talk about the power of patience and the significance of delayed gratification. It's not talked about anywhere near enough, but anybody that's built longevity in their craft can tell you it's not about moving swiftly, it's about moving correctly. By definition, delayed gratification is the ability to resist immediate rewards in favor of a larger, later benefits, contributing to personal success. In other words, it's prioritizing what you want more versus what you want now. However, delayed gratification is deeper than being patient. It's about being intentional in your process. When you think about the power that patience and delayed gratification plays in your journey to success, it's important to understand the differences between working harder versus working smarter. There are three major differences between working smarter and working harder. One focuses on input, while the other focuses on output. One leads to burnout, while the other leads to fulfillment. Lastly, one focuses on getting rich quick, while the other focuses on the long-term reward. When it comes to success, a lot of people burn out because they're too focused on the quantity of their product and not the quality of their product. For years, we've been told to work hard and we will be successful. What we weren't told is that working hard towards something you don't want will lead to a life of missed opportunity and untapped potential. We're past those days. And if we truly want to heal and provide a different life for the generations after us, it's time to get in alignment with what we really want out of life. By getting in alignment with what we really want, we're working smarter. I'm sure you've heard this saying before, that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. That saying is very true. Think about it. The one thing you want to do and how much more meaning your life will have if you did that. I'm not telling you to quit your job, not yet anyway, but I am telling you that expecting to get rich quick mentality is doing way more harm than it is good. However, If you can understand the effects of delayed gratification, you will see that the long-term results is what you're really after. Because longevity is the name of the game. Most people expect to jump in, get rich, and ride off into the sunset. But the real truth is that the process takes time. The key to unlocking this next level lies within the balance of working hard and working smart to minimize burnout and fatigue. Delayed gratification is extremely important because it gives us an opportunity to grow into the person we need to be in order to handle what's coming next. We may not see the return right now, but if we continue to grow on a personal level, when it's time to reap the harvest, we will be both proud of what we've accomplished and able to enjoy what we worked diligently for. Think about this. Imagine you were 18 years old and you didn't have any knowledge of investing. How long do you think $1 million will last you? I know for me personally, I done already spent that $1 million before I even finished that scenario. So I know you could blow through it just as fast. But now that we are in our more mature stages and we have access to knowledge that we didn't have at 18, I bet we will be able to make that $1 million do backflips. But the main difference between the 18-year-old version of us and the current version is we are now more mature in our reasoning and our focus on our personal development, both of which play a role in today's conversation. When we are mature, we are learning to become self-aware, something I've been practicing a lot, regulating my emotions and able to form and maintain positive relationships. Maturing is also understanding that adversities are just as important to success as hard work and logic. Delayed gratification gives us time to live life, go through some things, as well as grow through some things as well. The person that comes out of the other side of the storm is different than the person that entered. Patience is powerful for three reasons. It helps us make informed decisions, it teaches us new skills, and it helps us lead a more peaceful life. The true power of patience is that it helps us make better decisions by prioritizing what we want most versus what we want now. The people close to you aren't going to see the things the way you do, and that's okay. Patience is going to allow us to make the right decisions that align with where we're actually going. Patience also assists us in learning new skills. It does this by showing us how to stay focused, gives us the ability to comprehend what we don't understand. It helps us manage stress, and it teaches us to persevere. Delayed gratification gives us the time to break down the whole problem and learn in bits and pieces at a time. Some stuff, it just takes time, and that's okay. You're not late to the party, but you'll get there when you're supposed to get there. Most important of all, patience gives us time to have a more peaceful life. When we are impatient, we tend to make mistakes, become anxiety ridden, and it opens the door for procrastination and inactivity. But by learning to be patient, it gives us a chance to be in this moment and make the necessary changes when we can take care of now and to surrender what we can't. None of us are exempt from adversity. Adversity is just as important to success as all of the other positive attributes that we've talked about so far. But when we learn to tap into our inner strength and push through said adversity, we are becoming mentally tough. When we learn to be mentally tough, regardless of what's happening externally, we will show up internally by doing the work. Mental toughness is a necessity, especially when you're in the beginning stages of your journey. That's why it's crucial to tend to your garden and mind your business, not on what the next person is doing. When you're focused on what you have to do, you won't have time to criticize others or listen to critics. Along with the attributes that we gain by embarking on the journey of delayed gratification, clarity and leadership rank right there among the top. By strengthening our mental toughness, we are able to see the way more clearly. When things try to knock us off course, or the opinions of other people attempt to persuade us to follow the crowd, Our clarity will keep us on the course to learn what we really need to learn. Let's be honest, you won't feel like it every day. But when you show up on your worst days, you're demonstrating real leadership qualities. Like the old saying says, don't cry about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't do. It's time to get in touch with ourselves on the individual level and figure out what it is that we really want and ask ourselves, are we willing to put the work in to get there? The big deals that we want are out there. We just need to grow into the person that is able to get access to the rooms that those tables are in. And all that we've talked about, all that we're going to talk about in this next season, I promise you, they're going to be the key to unlocking every single door that you're trying to get into. My dog, it's time, bro. It's time, bro. It's time to lock in, bro. There was a lot to unpack just now, and I ain't expecting you to listen to it all at one time. But if you do, if you make it to this part right here, man, I need you to drop a like on the episode, drop a comment, man. Let me know what you think. That also might sound familiar because, as y'all know, the benefits of adversity is out right now. I'm promoting that right now. So if you read the benefits of adversity, you probably heard that. But hey, man, as always, I'm gonna get out y'all way. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Welcome back to season 6. Welcome back to season 6. Hit the bonfire shop, the sauce factory, grab you some merch. All the colleges that supported the campaign, I got a colorway for them. I don't know if y'all seen that Miami Vice Get Lifted, Stay Inspired shirt, but I promise you, dog, if y'all see it, you gonna like it, bro. But hey, man, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out y'all way. As always, man, roll that shit up. You deserve it. It's your boy. Make sure y'all check out saucebrady.books.com. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Sauce Brady Experience. Tap in with your boy because we're going up. Peace.